I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Happy Friday, I'm Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check at your forecast. A few degrees warmer for this afternoon, still a chilly start to the morning, lower 40s and upper 30s will eventually become the mid to upper 60s for southern middle Tennessee with nothing but sunshine once again. Temperatures very comfortable with a just light breeze out there. For the evening, you're going to need at least one layer as temperatures fall back into the 60s, 50s and 40s overnight, but we will maintain a clear sky and no rainfall for southern middle Tennessee, not only for today but for the entire weekend. Maybe a few clouds by Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures warm up as well. Very comfortable and pleasant for the weekend across the area. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Then we warm up even more heading into next week. We are talking upper 70s to lower 80s by the middle of next week as dry conditions continue.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. Hot tea.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Always great to see you any day of the week here at Mornings on Main Street. Coming up today, our segment focuses on a nonprofit that got its idea during a church service. The founder of Bright Apple out of Maury County heard the words, "Feed my children." Well, after that, he took action. Today, we get to learn more about Bright Apple and how they're feeding children in the area of Maury County. We'll also learn about their big upcoming event the first weekend in November. It is the first Apple Fest for Bright Apple. What this entails and why you may want to get involved, we'll have that for you coming up in just a little bit. But first, let's get a check of our headlines.
Hello, here's the latest news and weather from Main Street Media TV. The Clarksville Police Department is probing a burglary at a storage facility on Pea Ridge Road that led to the theft of 2 Harley-Davidson motorcycles, with the public urged to share any information. Rising national figure and national state representative Justin Jones to address the Giles County Democratic Party rally in Pulaski on October 19th, aiming to boost voter turnout. Middle Tennessee State University's Office of Consumer Research reports a 4% drop in Tennessee's median home sales price since June. But home prices still appear expensive, with a 44% increase since January 2021. Three Rifles Distilling Co. owners Sean and Candace Root recently partnered with Saving Kittens Sanctuary and Michaela's Mutt Motel for Meow Loin, a pet adoption event aimed at finding permanent homes for local cats and dogs. The University of Tennessee Center for Profitable Agriculture is hosting a free workshop for farm marketers and agritourism operators to enhance their social media marketing and content creation skills. For more news and weather, visit us online at mainstreetmediatn.com. Thanks for watching.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
Being a part of a cooperative is being a part of something bigger. Farm Credit Mid-America is a customer-owned lender that specializes in agricultural financing for farm real estate, operating, and farm equipment. A unique benefit of being a part of the Farm Credit Mid-America Cooperative is our patronage program, which has put over $1 billion back in our customers' hands over the last 7 years. That's the power of a cooperative. Visit us at fcma.com to learn more.
I own the land.
I farm the land. Together we're farmers. This is our cooperative.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We are talking about a first-time festival coming up here in the Maury County area, and it's all to benefit students to make sure that they do not go hungry while at home or in the classroom. To tell us more about it, we have the Director of Communications for Bright Apple. We have Lisa Ciesliga with us. First off, Lisa, thanks so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You know, when it comes to kids, people want to give. They want to show up. And you have the first Apple Fest happening here in the Maury County area. We're in Columbia, and it's coming up November 2nd, you guys. Tell us a little bit more about the event, and then we'll go into Bright Apple and your mission.
Absolutely. Thank you again. So Apple Fest, we're going to have that, as she said, on November the 2nd from noon until 3 p.m. That'll be $25 per ticket, and that'll include an authentic taco lunch here at 2628 Pulaski Highway, which is Una Esperanza Viva Church, who has provided this space for us for Apple Fest. So the ticket will include your lunch and all things Apple right out here. We're going to have face painting, we're going to have a wooden apple toss, apple cider and donuts, homemade applesauce provided by one of our precious volunteers. So come on out with us and enjoy all things Apple, and you're going to be giving towards a great cause here with Bright Apple in Maury County.
So talk to us about Bright Apple, how long Bright Apple has been a part of the Maury County community, and what the mission is.
Sure. So Bright Apple was started in 2019 by our founders, Brad Kimes and Michael Baker. They heard of a need from one of our principals here in Maury County, and we focus on elementary school kids because they're learning to read from kindergarten through third grade. And then from third grade on, they're reading to learn. So our focus are those littles. And what we provide, it's simple, you guys. Kids are eating lunch early, typically, because there's a lot of kids to get in the cafeteria. And then the teachers are still teaching at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but the kids are getting a little bit hungry. So what we provide are healthy snacks for the teachers to be able to hand out at their discretion. That's apples and bananas and pears and sometimes packaged USDA Smart Snacks, which are lower in sugar, higher in protein. So it's just a little sustenance for the students to be able to eat, the teachers not to miss a beat, the kids can continue to learn how to read, and it's one piece of success, a tool that we're adding to the schools. And we are serving 6 schools. 5 years later, we are in 6 Maury County Title I schools.
That is incredible. And I know as adults, like, it can be challenging as you're going throughout your work day and you don't have subsistence or, something to keep you moving. I can't imagine a little one, not being able to focus because of being hungry, because again, lunch is going on so early. So this is so beautiful that you guys do this and that you're working with so many schools. What does the future look like for Bright Apple? What are you guys hoping?
The future is bright for Bright Apple. I don't even mean to make that connection, but it really is. The community is really starting to get on board with Bright Apple.
Nice.
They're starting to hear more about us. And just like me, when my husband and I started supporting Bright Apple, and then now I'm working for Bright Apple, it's just a no-brainer. It's so easy to provide this snack for about 1,500 students. As far as the future goes, we want to keep adding schools. We want to keep adding more and more students to our plate. So we're in 6 schools right now. We're looking at our 7th, possibly right around the corner. Maybe even in January for the next semester.
Oh, I feel like you're trying to tell us something right here. Adding that next school. Again, this Apple Fest, how did this come about? Who came up with this idea?
Well, our board of directors, we meet a few times a year.
Okay.
And with the school year kicking off and after meeting, we all just kind of got our heads together and realized we had never done our own fundraiser officially. Mm-hmm. And we thought, why not? We got to start somewhere. And we really just decided this back in August. Mm-hmm. So it's coming fast, and it's a snowball effect that's really rolling hard and fast, that it's coming along. And this is going to just kind of be our baseline to see how it goes, and we'll add on from year to year after this.
For those who are interested but may not be overly familiar with Bright Apple, or you have someone in another area saying, oh, we'd like to do something similar, how do they connect with you?
The website is brightapple.org.
Easy peasy right there. Lisa, thank you so much for all of this information. I encourage you guys to come out to Apple Fest on November 2nd and just be a part of it and know that your money is going back to make sure that kids don't feel those hunger pains in the classroom as they're trying to learn and take in all that they can soak in from their teachers and the educators there. Is there anything that we've missed that you would want to share?
I would just like to share how little this costs. For one student, for an entire month, mm-hmm. It is $5. That is them getting an apple or a banana or a pear or smart snack every school day for a month. It's $5. That's it.
Have you heard from the teachers or from the principals, now that you've been working in the schools for a period of time, what this is doing for those kids? Have they noticed a difference?
I love that you asked that, because back in January, we sent out a survey to all of our schools, all of our teachers and administrators, and we got 103 responses back, and 100% said that our healthy snacks are making an impact in the classroom with behaviors, with grades going up, with attention in class. So we knew we were making an impact, but seeing that hard data just propelled us to keep going.
And I can only imagine the fuel that adds to your fire for sure,
yes.
To make sure those kids have the snacks that they need. Again, if you'd like more information about Bright Apple, you can do that by going to brightapple.org. And again, Apple Fest here in Columbia, happening November 2nd. You can get all of that information online. Lisa, again, thank you so much. It was just such a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you, Stefanie. You too.
Anytime. Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. We have some other fun pieces of information for you after this.
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel, urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Welcome back. Second Harvest is important and vital for so many families in our Tennessee area. In fact, their mission, if you're not familiar, is to provide food to people who are facing hunger or food shortages, and they do so much more than that. To kind of expand on that and to share a recipe with us, which I think is going to be a fun one for us, we have Amy Causey with us. She's the Senior Manager of Innovation and Programs. First off, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It is so nice to have you here with Community Checkup.
Yeah, you guys do so much great work in the community, and we are trying to nourish as many bodies as we can, and we know Delta Dental helps us out, so thank you.
Thank you.
That they do. I mean, you worked quite some time with Second Harvest, am I correct?
Yes, for several years we've worked with you guys. One is the toothbrushes. There are a lot of different organizations in the community that provide backpacks full of food for kids for the weekends. And a couple times a year we put toothbrushes in there, so thank you so much for getting those distributed out there. One of my favorite programs that we introduced several years ago was kind of helping to fund fresh food for healthy snacks for kids in after-school programs that are associated with Second Harvest Food Bank. So would you share with us about what that program is all about?
Yeah, so if it's okay with you, I'm actually going to talk about the umbrella of children's feeding, and so that's going to hit on, the Kids Cafe, backpack program, and then also the school pantry program. So with children's feeding, over 100,000 children across our service area are food insecure, which means they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. And something that we also know is that, one, yes, nutrition is really important throughout any stage of life, but especially during childhood when you are developing and you're growing, you really want all the nutrients you need to thrive so that you can get older, you can do all the things that you want to do. And so our children's feeding program help introduce opportunity back in the lives of children. And so first, the backpack program, one of my favorites. And so Delta Dental will help us put toothbrushes in every single backpack. And it's for children that are struggling with food insecurity. During school you get 2 meals a day, but what happens over the weekend? You don't get those 2 meals a day. So these backpacks are packed in Ziploc baggies. They've got a bunch of nutritious little snacks and meals and a toothbrush every now and then, and they will just go home with the kiddo and nourish the kiddo over the weekend. Then we have the Kids Cafe program, which is an after-school feeding program. And so for children that may be struggling with food insecurity or that are low income, this program will provide a nutritious snack, fresh food, a delicious meal, and then there will be nutrition education alongside with it, which is great. And then also the school pantry program, which, as the name implies, is within a school. So it's a pantry within a school. We've got 50 across our service area, so we've got 30 in Davidson County and 20 rural ones. And what's great about these is that not only does this program benefit the child, it benefits the family as well.
What are some of the fresh foods that you provide?
So it's so many. We've got different produce items, we've got milk, we've got cheese. It's based on the season and based on availability.
And if there's a school or a rural area that would like to reach out to maybe connect that may not have either a pantry or want to be a part of this program, can they do that?
They can. So we have a yearly application process. So schools are welcome to apply.
Very nice. And then do some of these come with like fun recipes like you're getting ready to share with us?
Yes, they do. And we plan to add more recipes in because I'm all about making eating as easy as possible.
If you would like to watch this show and others, be sure to download our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile. You can also find our programs on streaming services that include Apple, Amazon, and Roku, as well as on YouTube, social media, and MainStreetMediaTV.com. Welcome back. Since Bright Apple's start, this organization has provided 750,000 snacks to children in the Murray County area. Once again, their first Apple Fest is coming up on Saturday, November 2nd. We do hope that you'll join everyone there. As always, thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Be sure to check out Mornings on Main Street by downloading our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile. You'll find not only this show, but others right there, and it's all at your fingertips. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. We'll see you back here Monday morning.